Welcome to Curious Cretaceous Questions with Dino. To pro-lifers / anti-abortioners. Little Dino wants to know, who taught you your views on abortion? For example, we'll start with me. I grew up in a conservative Christian rural area in Michigan. My family was a bunch of Polish Catholics. Mostly, I think some of them were Protestant. So growing up, I was taught most of my values by my family, which would be like my parents, and then aunts and uncles. Being pro-life or anti-abortion was pretty common for the area, and I think in my family and relatives. I don't remember getting a lot of my teachings from the church. Like, we went every Sunday, but we weren't ultra religious. And I don't remember there really being any sermons about like abortion or life at conception theory, like in church. Might have been mentioned in church or like talked about in like community events. I just don't really remember it. If you know anything about the Catholic Church, they are anti-contraception, anti-abortion. There's another one in there. They actually helped found the National Right to Life Committee back in like I think it was the 70s, late 60s. I don't think I've been to any like the pro-life / anti-abortion events. So even though I feel like I was taught growing up anti-abortion by my family, I think it still came primarily from the church because it was like a religious area where they were still teaching me their values based on their own religious beliefs. How about you? If you're anti-abortion / pro-life, whatever you want to call it, what influences were essential in forming that opinion? Were you influenced by the church, like an activist group, your family? Go ahead, comment below. If you would also like to fill out a survey, I'll pin it in the comments or I'll put it in a link tree for the channel. I only get 10 questions, so it's not super long. I'm curious to see what everybody else's experiences and opinions are because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Any other further questions, Dino? Thanks for participating.